I've been watching the Australian Aged Care Royal Commission today. I've only seen a very small selection of the clips so far in relation to Bupa's evidence. I will be responding on this each couple of days until this evidence is completed. First thing that strikes me is I feel quite sorry for the barrister. He's doing such a good job. He's demonstrated clearly that Bupa's audits and their mock audits, well, we call them mockery audits, are worth nothing. Nothing's changed. The same 20 years ago, the same today, and the same in the UK. The other thing is that I can't pronounce her name, but the Bupa manager who's given evidence is able to rile off the top of her head without looking at any paper what the costs of staffing were in a certain care home. Even though she no longer works for the company, she's memorised that. They seem to have stuck in her head. But when she's asked anything else that's a bit pressing, she's got no recollection because it's some time ago, which is amazing really, because why would you remember the staff costs but not remember the price that were paid by the people that suffered in that home? First observation, the barrister's quite clearly shown through emails and the evidence presented that they had a plan to cutting shifts and cutting the staff, and to sustain those cuts month on month, reduce the staff. And then at the end of this, I know people have fought for this care commission, and I hope I'm wrong, I really do. But the two commissioners then asked Bupa why they weren't auditing the staff that were failing in that home. Those staff on the front line were being cut month on month and being asked to do the impossible. We have evidence from Australian Bupa care staff, and we know the reality on the front line. It must be demoralising for those staff to watch this Royal Commission, because to be quite honest, the two commissioners that are asking questions today are muppets, and it's completely gone over their head that Bupa's policy has made doing a job in a Bupa care home and doing it properly impossible, and that seems to have escaped them. I hope I'm wrong. Maybe they'll pull their socks up tomorrow, but I shall continue watching. The other big issue here is that Bupa, even though they haven't mentioned whistleblowing yet, which you shall see if they mention it, it's a crucial thing, and there's no frontline staff, as I can see, giving evidence to this commission. Why aren't the frontline staff being listened to? Because they're the people that will answer truthfully what they're asked. As for Bupa and the senior management, it's just full of management speak, and they contradict themselves because they're lying through their teeth. The other big thing is that Navex Global are Bupa's Speak Up whistleblowing compliance company, and they are also here trying to influence law. They fund Whistleblowers UK, and they are sponsors of the APPG on whistleblowing, and Bupa's whistleblowing policies are worth nothing, believe me. And as for Navex Global, well, I'm sorry, but your plans for more profit margins are finished, because we're not going to put up with this act that they're trying to push through Parliament here. So that's day one, and I'll be reporting on this again soon.